Oh, you interrupted it anyway. We're streaming now. I had to press the start button, you know? That's why I asked for people to shut the fuck up for like a few goddamn seconds.
I live to make people miserable. Mostly myself.
So hard to have one professional opening or closing.
We're not professionals.
Well, yeah, that's why it makes it look better.
God damn it didn't work.
What didn't work? Okay.
Sorry, trying to do things.
All good.
Of course, the first time we all show up early is the time that I can't start early because I got to finish up in the kitchen.
It happens.
As long as you don't make me do a roll or move my token, we can start, but yeah.
We're not starting for 15 minutes.
Oh, good.
We're just here to, like, chat with each other, make sure everyone's good, and make sure the net's stable.
I'm just surprised that I haven't cut out, because I'm usually at the area where it cuts out. I guess those upgrades to the modem finally kicked in.
Oh.
I'm just cooking up some chorizo and cabbage real quick. Isn't it stable?
I'm gonna fucking talk to Yuki about that later.
Oh god, what happened?
What?
What happened?
Twitter or something is happening.
Sorry, I'm trying to do 5 things at once. I tried to set up the bot to automatically tell our Discord when we're live. It didn't work.
Never trust the robots.
Unless we're not live.
There's one thing we can bond over with the robots. Neither of us can draw hands right.
You know, you got me there.
I still love that picture I
posted.
posted. Right. I still love that picture I posted.
That was a pretty good one, yeah.
Especially love the one that's just a double-ended hand in between the two hands. Al was showing me that he was trying to make a AI art like upscaled version of his not Roll20, Hero Forge minis, and for some reason on his Aarakocra Ranger they just kept putting random birds all over him. Like, there's a blue buckle. That is instead a bluebird. There's also a hawk on your codpiece.
Just a hawk's head as your codpiece.
No, just a whole ass hawk.
Oh.
Just standing there, melded into him.
So it's not even like...
I don't mean a pattern, I mean it's a bird.
So he just strapped a fucking bird to his crotch. Great. Sure,
yes,
Peter will love that.
There. It's just standing there. It's perched on his crotch. No. You can ask Alaran for the pictures. They're fucking funny.
I don't think I've had a single interaction with Al, so I'm not going to do that.
Have you been in call when someone popped in talking about VR chat or screaming about Elden Ring?
No.
Then you have not met Alaran, because that's all he talks about. If someone joins and you immediately hear the stream starting button noise, that's Al.
I'll be back in a minute.
What?
But I said when Al joins call, he usually just immediately starts streaming VR chat.
Oh.
And other shit, yeah.
Or he'll just start screaming about how great it is using a colossal sword and mega shield and whatever the hell.
Why are we bitch talking about Alaran?
I'm not. I'm describing what he does.
What's going on? Where did he come from?
Because I was talking about, we were talking about the AI art picture I posted of AI not being able to make hands, and then I talked about Al trying to use AI art to upscale his Hero Forge minis, and for some reason it just puts random birds all over his Aarakocra. And then we were trying to determine if Demo and Al have ever been in a call together.
The answer is
no. Yeah.
The answer is no. Like I said, if he's ever been in a call where someone just starts randomly talking about VR chat or screaming about Elden Ring, then that's Al, but it has not been so.
It's also just I keep an eye on the Discord constantly. I usually know who's in chat.
Yeah, I kind of do just look at chat every once in a while just to see what people are up to, and then
You're
I'm
the
like,
epitome
so
of
that-
lurker, by the way, because you
Oh,
know you
yeah.
barely talk, but you're
Both of
always
you.
watching.
That means both of you see me sitting in chat alone for 3 hours and decide not to say anything. I see how it is.
I'm an introvert.
Usually when I see you in chat alone, it's because I'm at work and bored. And
Same.
yeah, believe it or not, it's not exactly acceptable for me to.
You don't have to be in voice chat for you to just shoot a thing like, "Hey, lonely motherfucker, how's it going?" Just a fucking message.
Look, it takes me an hour to work up the courage if I'm not in the middle of doing something like art or something to join the chat with you.
Whenever
Find that
especially when
pad.
I'm at work.
No, it's
Hold on,
not you!
When I'm at work, especially, and I see you alone in chat, I always check the spoilers channel, waiting for the next screenshot to banter out. Right, hit Hildebrand. Posts random bullshit. Checks 50 times while working. Damn, nothing else.
I do love how fucking random and schizophrenic I look in there, because it's like, Hildebrand, Bozja. What's it, what? Hildebrand, Ravenaster, Hildebrand,
It's
Ravenaster,
better than my
what?
random fucking screenshots that I just do whenever I feel like depressed.
Yeah, but at least you're, making something interesting. I'm like, alright, I'm off to do the Hildebrand quests. 5 minutes later, I finished the Ravenaster raids. Weren't you doing the Hildebrand quests? Hilda what?
Look,
what now,
I
huh?
had to do something yesterday because
I'm just
wouldn't
impressed
let me
you
draw.
speedran the Ravenaster shit in 5 minutes.
I didn't, I had the last dungeon to do.
Still a whole ass alliance raid.
Yeah.
Hi.
And it just makes me, it and the Omega Rage just make me sad I didn't play other Final Fantasy games,
Fantasies
because
to
that would have
catch
been
all the
so much better if
references.
I had played Tactics.
Dude, the Final Fantasy collection, which is like the first like 6 games, first 6 games, is on Steam. I fucking played the
Yes,
shit out of those.
But I'm just sad that I did not play them before playing the raids that referenced them.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah, no.
the Ravenaster raids are just Final Fantasy Tactics.
Hi, what is it?
So, what are you guys gonna do today, do you think? Because I have fucking no idea.
Probably a whole lot of FA.
No, we're doing something. We're not fucking all.
Have you seen this party?
I mean, to be
I
fair, I did get a
literally-
dude's number, so at least I might be fucking something.
That's true.
I think he means doing fuck all, not fucking everything.
The prettiest pretty boy orc I could fucking muster.
What?
I know what he was meaning, but I was
What?
making a joke.
I know.
Stop sassing me.
You know what? I did look up a fucking random quest generator thing for you fucks because of the Adventurer Guild, and it's really hard to think of that shit myself. So, aside from the few things I have in place for reasons, I now have a way of just giving you guys random shit to grind. I hope you know.
Yes, and
Yay,
Oswald
fetch quests.
is probably gonna be like, can we just go do normal adventure things? No, we have to go save time from being eaten by a boar. Why?
I think right now the only 2 main things we have is go to the one place that's just a little bit further west of here, and then go deal with the dragon issue.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets the babies?
I'll take them.
Yeah, but that takes you to 2 different continents.
Yeah.
Not to mention having to go back into the underground to find the deep dwarves.
Can we just have a good laugh that we have an option to go to the other continent? I just paid like 4 bronze to get a certain drake delivered from said continent.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I mean, we can go see and then collect on that 4 bronze.
Quest yourself.
If we're there and he hasn't been taken yet, we'll just be like, alright, we'll fucking take him.
Or adventurers show up. Oh, someone else took it already.
Oh no, I guarantee that fucking cameo of old original party, the other adventuring party that we met in Sylvanar's house, we're like, yeah, we're stopping by, we got a mission to go pick up a drake for like 2 bronze, man, it's fucking great. Runs off.
Yeah, wasn't that? Yeah, I think that was actually what they said they were off to do.
They didn't say what they were off to do. They just said they had a job.
Guess I just assumed they were going off to pick up the drake.
I mean, I did above game. I have no idea for sure. I just thought it was funny as hell.
That all happened, before you set up the fucking bounty.
That happened the day after.
Oh.
It was the day after.
It's time to start in like 4 minutes. Is everyone ready?
No.
Vaguely. Cabbage is taking a long fucking time to cook for no reason. Just because I needed to cook. That's why it's taking so long.
Turn up the heat. Apply flamethrower.
I don't have a flamethrower and heat is all the way up.
You have an aerosol gun and a lighter?
No.
Oh.
I have the only aerosol cans I have are those lame ones that are designed not to catch on fire.
Wait, they can make aerosol cans that don't catch on fire?
Yeah, the breeze.
Yeah, it's more liquid than pressure.
I thought you could light that on fire.
Nope. You want something that lights on fire real easily? You want spray on suntan lotion.
Really?
Yeah,
I know.
not
that,
only-
I know. I always used hairspray for like potato cannons, like combustion ones. Those ones are fun.
Yeah, for actual combustion, the aerosol in that is good, but the thing with hairspray is that the microparticles of not hairspray, suntan lotion, the microparticles of suntan lotion also catch on fire.
Huh.
Butane works well too.
Who needs gunpowder when you
Flour.
got coffee creamer?
Or flour.
Yeah, that was actually a huge problem. Is old flour mills used to just catch on fire constantly.
Yeah, those
Because,
those
Yeah,
go
that's
off.
why.
Because
That's why
the-
when Rap in my game got a fucking bag of flour, I was like, oh no.
Oh no!
Thought about it.
Yeah, because the flour would get churned
Oh no.
spark sometimes, and just the entire thing would explode.
Yeah.
Alright, who wants to roll that D20? Or D100?
I should probably get in the game.
I'll
I think
do
I
it.
did it last week.
I'll switch over to the overlay.
2 minutes
Someone
early,
else-
but fuck it, before they go
Why
on to
not?
another tangent.
Right?
No, let the tangent happen.
Oh, that's fine, but I don't want to start late.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey.
Anyone that's watching can hear the tangent, and they'll laugh.
Jesus Christ.
It's funny. It's good times.
Fucking Aahana rolled a 57. That's a number that I don't think we've had before.
1 second.
Nope.
That is the sound of dog.
I thought that was the sound of Demo slightly moving his eyebrows.
Because of
Think about
dog.
Non's eyebrows.
Is it 57?
'Cause anything
Yeah.
he fucking does causes immense amounts of noise, and I don't know why. Man blinks and it sounds like a goddamn bomb.
Goes Ubermensch.
Alright, I need everyone to... Everyone needs to get into a circle.
Done. Already done.
Oh, is it?
We kinda are.
There's 5 people, right?
Yeah.
Here. Now we're in a circle.
More of
Perfect.
a
start singing
lead.
Thank you.
Kumbaya.
No one move.
I moved 2 centimeters to the right.
Pinky. Once he gets back, I guess I'll start.
Okay. We'll know when the worst. There goes.
And right on cue, because I walked in and heard you saying that. Sorry, I'm used to cats where if things are too quiet for too long, you know it's a sign of suspicion.
Ah.
The dog was just chilling downstairs.
So,
She did
Aahana,
nothing.
the player character directly to your left admits that they're passionately in love with your character. How would your character respond?
Would that be Oswald or Fenris?
Well, your character's left.
Oswald.
We're looking at the
Okay,
center.
Okay, yeah, it'd be Oswald. Okay. I'm not good with directions. That's very nice, but you're a child.
The only non-child here, I think.
Way to let him down gently.
Her
I'm in my
laughter was so
40s.
high pitched it didn't even pick up on her fucking mic.
I'm like 26.
Yeah, you're still a child to me. You're all very young.
Fucking god, that was great. Okay, Oswald. The character directly to your left admits that they're passionately in love with Oswald. How does Oswald respond?
Hey, baby.
Could someone tell me who is to my left? Because I'm still getting things
Wilk.
I apologize. Wilk. Did you hit your head? I think we need to get you checked.
Okay.
That is how he responds.
Wilk, the character directly to your left, admits that they are passionately in love with you. How does Wilk respond?
Top of the morning to you.
I look over to Aelin. I just look, Aelin. I'm flattered and all, but not only are you married, but I'm more interested in your sister if I have to do something with your family.
You fucking what now?
Your mother's not too bad either, but she's gone.
That's.
Oh.
Oh, I tell you, Wilk, I'm madly in love with you. I'd rather fuck your dead mother. Ah!
Aelin, the character directly to your left, admits they are madly in love with you. How do you respond? How does Aelin respond to that?
Oh, Fenris, you couldn't touch me with somebody else's. Now, fuck off.
Yeah, that's very on point for you.
Hi! What? Chill the fuck out! You were just like napping, like right before we started. You were just napping and chilling, and everything was great.
I like
Yeah,
to
but you
imagine-
showed yourself.
Yeah, I like to imagine he's
I
talking to
gave her
Aahana.
2 seconds of attention.
Yeah.
Hi.
Abigail will jump me just because I look over at my bed in a quick glance.
All right, it's time to get into character, and I guess if you have to, mute so that we can do the intro.
Yeah.
Oh, Fenris isn't gonna have to react to Aahana admitting her
Oh, yeah,
love.
I forgot. You're right. Fenris, come back. I completely forgot about you for some reason, despite the fact that 2 people had to react to you. No, wait, it was just 1. Fenris, come back.
Yeah, sorry.
So if Aahana were to, admit that they're literally, like, madly in love with Fenris, how would Fenris react to her?
Blink, blink. I'm sorry, what?
And if it's reiterated?
Yep. Anyone? I need a medic.
So you'd think that they were mentally ill. Got it.
Oh, yes.
Got it. Okay, now...
Listen, Aahana has only showed, like, friendliness towards Aelin in a kind of, like
Like a
almost
rabbit
maternal
chihuahua.
way towards Aelin. Everyone else is just kind of friendly cordialness. And circumstantial.
You don't know mine and
Tolerance.
Oswald's relationship. We had a heart-to-heart.
And then
Yes,
we both
that
immediately
is
forgot
the
about
point.
it.
I don't know about it. So yeah, he would be like, yeah, you're fucked. Something fucked you up.
Alright, now it's time for the intro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
So, welcome to the Legends of Narthuza. Last time, in summary at least, our valiant team of Copperclaws were enjoying their time off in Oswald's hometown, getting a spa day in, as well as absolutely thrashed by an orc. Aahana scored one's number on our way out, and Luson babysat a pillbug. We went and visited Oswald's aunt to alert her of the death of Sledge, but were thrust into the crazed love affairs of 2 dragons. The librarian, an apparently gorgeous red dragon, and his aunt herself, being a beautiful black. Unexpectedly, they both found out that their mixed breed eggs, that would otherwise wither away, are thriving, and entered into an argument over where they should be raised, to which our heroes took up the challenge to mediate, coming up with a uniting the pair on a joint nesting grounds, or so they hope, in the Deep Roads, alongside a large crystal resembling the color and energy of soul, at least as far as Wilk has foreseen in a potion of divination. Nevertheless, our gang has quite a few trails to follow and people to speak with. Let's just hope no one has a mental breakdown in the process.
Very funny.
Too late.
Very, very funny.
I believe we left off heading back into the clinic towards the end of the day, enjoying food and the like after doing groceries and other shenanigans.
Yeah, what did you guys remember what she told you about Sledge's stuff?
That they will be having to alert the family, basically. Well, not necessarily family, but the officials to get it forged into the weapon, a part of him.
Yeah, they're going to talk to the Overlord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she would take care of that, not you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you make it back to the house in time for dinner, and you guys have a nice, cheerful dinner with, Oswald's mom. It's an interesting mix of what I can only explain as dumplings on a heaping mountain of white rice that's seasoned with garlic.
Nice.
Very hearty, fulfilling meals. And then you guys can basically take your rest. Since there's not really any injuries or anything big going on, you guys are welcome to use the hospital wing as your place to stay for now.
With Aelin in town, that can change very suddenly.
I know.
Oh, you fucking betcha.
If there's nothing else, I would say that you guys had a long rest and it'd be the next morning unless you have something you wish to do.
I still gotta give a call to Kit because we had an eventful morning, so I didn't get to.
So you're okay?
I'll use my sending stone and give her a
Before
call.
bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give her a call saying, "Hey Kit, I know it's more so nighttime at this time around. Had a very eventful morning and a day you wouldn't believe the night before. Sorry the call's a little late and all, but wanted to make sure you're doing well. Visited Oswald's family and his aunt. I have quite a bit to tell you. Hopefully I'll get you a letter soon, since this is more of a limited communication tool."
You get in response that she was a little worried, but she knows you're out and being an adventurer, so she was going to give it a week before she panicked. But she appreciates the update. She's doing fine, it's just normal running an adventurer's guild sort of thing.
Meet.
Her life seems a lot more boring compared to yours. But to her, it's great.
Oh yeah, she
gets cut off by the limits of the message stone, like basically ranting about the dwarves that she's encountered today and what's going on and like the different like intricacies between families that she's figuring out.
Considering she's related to one of the head house, quote unquote related to one of the head houses, I'm guessing she's getting a lot of fun with that, yeah. And I also went for my long
The last
rest.
thing you heard was that she was invited to a ball,
Oh no.
but that's when she got cut off.
I'll have to ask her about that in the morning, and I'm gonna set up the pill bug in his own little nesting area so that he doesn't skitter away in the night, making sure Luson keeps an eye open himself.
Every time you put the pill bug on anything other than yourself or Luson, it crawls back onto the closest one of them.
Checks out.
And the rest of you?
Aelin would actually like to go and find Oswald's mother.
Okay. Well, it's late at night. You hear everyone getting ready for bed, and you sneak up. Like I guess, stealth.
Big ass bathrobe, hair curlers, cucumber slices.
Oswald, you're staying in your room, right? Not down with the hospital.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you creep your way upstairs, I have no idea where this is going, but as you creep your way upstairs, you find Oswald's mom, like, in a chair, just sort of, like, sipping tea. She's got, like, you don't see her normal clothes on. She is seemingly wrapped in some sort of robe, but it looks silken. She blinks at you and, like, gets up, like, did you need something, sweetie?
What was her name? Aelin would remember, I don't.
She hasn't told anyone her name.
Ah, well, that's good.
She's just mom.
Oswald,
Miss Kraigdeep.
have you got a moment to talk?
Of course. What's up? Come. She kind of pats the chair next to her. She settles back into her own armchair.
How did you react when you found out you were going to have Oswald? No, when you found out you were going to be a parent.
Oh, I mean, it's never really sudden for us, bird-like kindred, because specifically, us, we lay eggs. So it's sort of like an entirely planned thing. But, I mean, I was happy. Is something wrong, dearie?
I just found out that I'm gonna kind of look around, make sure none of the group are around. I'm going to be a dad. I don't know the first thing about rearing children. And
Well,
I had
congratulations!
a kind of tough childhood of my own, so not much to go on. Am I supposed to feel happy?
Well, what do you feel?
A burning rage.
Why a rage?
All the stuff that we're currently doing. I'm not actually sure how much Oswald's told you.
I know it's important and it's dangerous, and I ask not to know too much, because the more I know, the more options I have for worry. And after losing my husband, it's all I can do to not tie him to the bed and make sure that he never leaves the room ever again.
I can get that.
But this rage, so when you heard that you were going to be a father, what went through your head immediately?
Well, it was Fenris's hand, first of all.
What?
That's a wee joke.
Alright,
Shock, I suppose.
We good.
He had a brief death.
Shock. Okay. What happened after that? What went through your brain next?
To drink and to forget. And that's about where I am now, actually. Now I'm just confused.
I'm guessing you don't have a great father.
No, not at all, me love.
What about your mother?
She's been dead for... counts on his fingers. Got to be at least 350 years.
How old are you?
How many fingers do you have?
Oh, so from since you've been born, so like a couple of years after you were born?
Hey,
So
I'm not entirely sure on the timeline.
who raised you?
Me father. Or, I'm not even sure if he is me father.
And he's a horrible person, okay?
Oh, the
So-
second worst.
Have you ever imagined what it would have been like to have a nice and good father? Like,
I mean, he was nice and good when he was raising me. But I found out a lot of stuff about the man that... Let's just say I'm going to cut him into a lot of tiny pieces and possibly eat him.
well, most children, I don't know if you, well, let me put it this way. I come from an abusive family. Oswald doesn't know this, but this is why he's never met his grandparents. I know what it's like to be raised in a bad situation and not know how to raise your own child. I mean, I was worried, even if I was happy and had planned for it. But the greatest thing to do is be self-aware. Do everything that you think you wouldn't have done, right?
Hey,
Every
I
time you
get
catch
you.
yourself falling into that bad track of, maybe imbuing your father, you stop yourself and be all like, no, I'm not him.
Hey, this was a nice talk. Thank you.
I think
He's
you'll
gonna-
be a good father, really. It's not
gonna
like you're doing this
stand and-
alone.
Pat her bird equivalent of a knee. Thank you for the talk, love. I
Uh-huh.
suppose I should go get some sleep. Walter's way out
Anytime.
there.
Who does he walk into?
Walks around the corner, Susie floating there, doing silent squeeing of joy, looks dead in the eyes, poofs out of existence.
Oh, you keep your mouth. Oh, she's gone. Oh, great. Well, that's
Susie
gonna be a whole
would
thing.
immediately tell you everything, Wilk.
Wilk's asleep right now, so she's just ranting into the ears of somebody who shoved cotton in their ear holes.
That's okay, you're gonna have dreams about Aelin babies.
Oh no.
Wakes up with nightmares.
A cradle full of 8 babies with adult Aelin face. Get
Once
me
she
some fucking
realizes-
milk already! Wah!
Once she realizes Wilk isn't being a bother, she's going to go to literally every one of the children and try to have a gossip session with them.
Oh, and she'll succeed.
Squealing with Rhea, goes over, wakes up Zach. Shut up! You gotta hear what I have to say! She is the shithead.
Is anyone else doing everything that night? Anything else that night?
Oswald's just, chilling in his room, bonding with the spider and the Eldrunga.
Paris is gonna meander around the town.
Oh, really? So he's leaving.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is he meandering to?
No destination.
Ah, so you're just aimlessly walking? What are you planning on doing?
Nothing.
What is your goal for wandering around?
That's just what he's doing. There is no goal.
Is he? What I'm asking is, above game, are you planning on sleeping in the streets, or are you going to come back eventually?
Oh yeah, he's gonna come back eventually.
Okay, so for the most part, the town at night is quiet, especially in this area. It's not a lot of rambunctious shit going on. There's no taverns here. And down south is a residential district, while up north is a market, which is closed. And then across the street is a school, and then, the Adventurers Guild, which are also currently, low-key or closed. And that's about as far as you would get before you'd probably have to come back for sleepy sleep.
Alright. What?
The most you see is guards. Unless you're striking up conversation, not much would happen. Okay. Anyone else?
Aahana's just gonna take care of her armor, her little
Sorry,
spider, and go to bed.
Edmund just started talking at me.
Considering she was looking for the children, she's wondering if she saw fucking Fenris. Because I know Rhea's with Fenris. If she did, she'd just stalk him and go, "What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?" for the entire night.
Wandering around.
I mean, Rhea stayed back to talk with Susie.
Even
Susie
better.
saw him leave, but she has to gossip.
Alright, yeah, she's gossiping with Rhea then.
At some point, none of them know when, but at some point, Lufa is also in the room listening.
Aahana, you
Yes.
said you were taking care of your armor. Anything else before bed?
Just my armor, spider, and then going to bed.
Spider has somehow made a nest between, your ear and, your hairline, and has decided that is where it's staying. You got a fire silk nest there. Good job.
Nice. There's some jackass outside my house revving his fucking engine.
I can't hear it. You're good.
It's still annoying me.
And with that,
How
everyone...
we hear the mating call of the rare idiot loser.
With that, you guys have a restful sleep, and you wake the next morning. Some of you with dreams of dwarven elven babies.
Fenris wakes up and just vomits.
Not you! It's literally Susie to Wilk thing.
Wilk's eyes open. That's very unhappy. He'll get up and give Kit a morning call because he doesn't want her to worry again and say, "Hey, it sounds really cool. Speaking of, I'm planning on getting in contact with the Deep Dwarves again. We're actually here in a Western Orc City. Good times, good fun, getting better, trying to train harder. Tell me about that ball, though. Sounds fun. Pique her interests."
She responds with information did you want to set up, have her set up a job for someone to go and find the Deep Dwarves to deliver a message about inquiring about anything? And then she goes into a full-on rant that gets cut off halfway through, maybe halfway. You're not sure. She could talk for hours about this stuff, about how this ball is being held in honor of the Dwarven Gates reopening.
Did she say that's taking place with the dwarves, or is this public?
Considering how much she talks, you didn't get that far.
And I'll get up and meet up with the others up in the usual food place. Help in the kitchen if I can. With
Aelin, how long does it take you to get up there? You first or last or somewhere in between?
I'd probably be the first. He only has his 4-hour trance and then he would have got bored.
Delilah's asleep under the chair that you're sitting at the table. You've been kind of helping yourself to making coffee in the kitchen, sitting down, reading a book. But the thing is that when you went up there after your 4-hour trance, you noticed there was a thing of 3 books there on the table, all with the basis of parenthood on them.
He'll shove 2 of them into his bag and one of them try to read.
So which one did you put into
Stealthily.
your? Which one are you reading? Because the 2 you put. Okay. So the book titles. Let me say them out for you. Parenthood for. Sorry. Oh fuck. Sorry. One of them's just called Parenthood. The next one's called My Baby and Me, and then the third one is Unplanned Parenthood for the Adventure.
Oh, he's definitely reading Unplanned Parenthood.
Oh god.
So eventually, who would like to get up there first in the morning after Aelin, since Aelin's been up there for a couple hours?
Kind of wanna do that.
Go ahead.
Yep.
I mean, Aahana went to bed pretty early. She'd be getting up too and going up.
So Ria's been like rubbing her eyes on your shoulder as you walk up there, and she has informed you that people are gonna know about Aelin's little issue.
Oh, okay. So Fenris knows, and other people will know.
Oh yeah.
Fenris is just going to stroll into the room, sit down right next to Aelin, and just go, "What you reading?"
Snaps book shut, just geeks it across the room.
Next-
You know what? It aims at the nearest window.
Oh, do you? Okay. So everyone is now aware that there's a sound of breaking glass. Oswald, it's right next to your room.
But I'm just surprised it took this long. I'm gonna Oswald's gonna
I'm
start.
walking up and going to cast mending on the window.
Okay, so you're repairing the window as I
Yes.
guess Oswald pokes his head in and Aahana gets up the stairs.
I poke my head in before
laughing
anyone.
his-
Hold on, before anyone says anything, I'm going to yell at you. My mom's gonna want to make him fix it himself to learn responsibility. Stop.
I don't know how to fix a window. How do you know it was me?
Fenris is
Lucky
still
guess.
laughing his ass off.
And you will learn how to fix the window by the end of the day. I'm gonna go off and get the tools.
Whatever you were gonna do, Wilk, in the middle of like whatever you're doing in your morning routine, Susie looked at you like, I sensed drama and vanished.
I look at her, think back to the many soul-related things in my head. I squint, glass shatters above as I'm going up to go help in the kitchen, assuming Lufa and the mom are there. Hear all the yelling, get up into room, look around.
Aahana, since you were there first before Wilk, what are you doing?
She just walked in, like, directly after the book was thrown through the window and is like, "Why are you throwing books out of a window?"
Fenris is just cackling to himself.
Zach would have told you about everything too, Aahana.
Yeah, but she doesn't see the correlation between that and throwing a book out the window.
Crappy book, don't question me.
Wilk, then you're arriving.
Just look at the same thing. Wings like shudder as a force of reckoning sweeps by me, which was Oswald going to get the dad tools. Do I want to know? Also, something about babies. Looks at things.
Aelin broke a window. You should all run. She does not discriminate with the spoon.
Okay.
Starts heading downstairs again.
Shall we, why don't we go find a nice place to eat breakfast?
I'm gonna go send some mail out later, but I guess we can stop by a place
You
first.
see the flap of Susie flapping up the stairs at this point, carrying a book. The book says Unplanned Parenthood and the Adventure.
Fenris is laughing again.
Stops for a minute, realizes what he was trying to stop Susie from screaming at him that last night. Susie, gossiping is wrong whenever the people don't want their secrets told.
He needs the help of his friends! And that's when Mama comes in, like fucking half-dressed, looking around, seeing the window, staring at everyone. Who did it? There is a
Aelin.
spoon that's raised.
Immediate point.
Point.
Oh, come on. It was Wilk.
Why did you throw... Why is the window broken?
He threw a
He threw a
book out of it.
apparently.
Why did you throw a book?
I didn't. Wilk did.
I
I
didn't.
starved him.
He's all the way on the other side of the room. That's
Should I
not
go get-
startling.
Should I get the big spoon, Mom?
Deception.
Huh?
Deception, Aelin.
Come on, now rolls. Oh.
She points the wooden spoon at you and points at the fucking like the broken window. We'll talk about this later. Oswald, go get the tools.
Alright, I got it.
I like to imagine Lufa's right behind Mom and taking lessons. So you see her like mimicking behind her with her own spoon, like, ah, yes, I see.
You see
It's all in the wrist.
You see
Yes,
Mama.
you do see. You do see that's where she's learned the spoon. Also, Lufa's holding behind her back the person-sized wooden spoon.
So, Mama Kraigdeep has her arms crossed now, and a little like her clawed foot is tapping on the ground as she stares at Aelin. I guess we're gonna start your training as to being a father by teaching you how to fix a window.
Why would I need training to be a father? I'm never gonna be a father. What are you talking about?
Aelin, I'm gonna stop
The
you
babies
there.
are gonna be so
But-
cute. Grabs Susie.
Oh, listen, the children already told us everything.
They're
have
gonna
been
be
sold
short.
You have been sold up the river, my friend.
There's nothing sacred with you people.
Why
Nope.
don't you tell your friends? You know they can help you, right? You're not alone.
You think this bunch of maladjusted arseholes could help me raise a child?
They didn't throw a book through the window.
You're
Shit, she's got me
talking
there.
like you're not also a maladjusted asshole. You're
Walking
the
back
worst maladjusted asshole of the group.
in with toolbox and spare window. You know, you should really stop projecting so much.
What is this shit on Aelin Day? Fuck off, all of you.
So she
Every
hands
day is shit.
Aelin-
You're
You-
the only one who threw a book through a window at my mom's house.
You literally started it by insulting us first.
So Oswald, or so Aelin, she hands you a book called Windows and Me, and then the toolbox, and then says, "You're not leaving this house until this is fixed."
Do you have a book for like every life lesson?
Yes, actually, I had found a couple more that I was gonna give him about, trauma and parenthood and shit like that. But no, apparently he just wants to throw them out the window.
I
Can I
respect you
borrow the
enough
one
that
on
I will
trauma?
attempt to fix it.
Good, because I don't take no for an answer.
He's not going to mention that he's too scared to say no.
Scared to
Clearly,
turn on. It's
even
kinda
if you
hard
liked
to
your
tell what's
father
up.
when he was raising you, he didn't teach you much about manners.
I mean, I was raised in the woods. Actually, around wolves.
You think this isn't the woods?
I mean, it's got a really big wall around it.
I will point out that me and Wilk were also raised in the woods, and we have yet to throw
And
things
somehow
out
they
the windows.
learned you don't throw books out the windows. I wonder how they did it.
They had a
Anyway,
decent father and I didn't.
The rest of
You
you are free
just
to do
said
whatever
you
you
liked
want.
him.
I'm going to be teaching Aelin some facts today.
Enjoy your dad lessons. Turns around to go downstairs. Pill bug crammed between like my neck and the little hole in the cloak at the top. Waves goodbye.
Fenris is going to, like, on his way out, pat Aelin on the shoulder. We'll celebrate later, okay, buddy? You have fun.
Bachelor's party.
Every time something happens to you, you make it worse.
Well,
Stop.
alright. Go do what you're gonna do.
You'd think after the 20th surprising thing that's happened to you, you'd get a little bit better at dealing with them.
Well, no, you're right about that.
Did you ever use protection when fucking whoever you were fucking?
I have
mean,
my sword on me
I'm
eye.
pretty sure they were all horribly drunk every single time.
So I don't think this is a surprise, Aelin.
I mean, I was pretty feckin' shocked.
Aelin Swiftblade, so
Did
help
you?
me.
Did you get the talk
I didn't. What talk?
about how babies are made?
I mean, technically,
I've got
you've met
books
me
for
father,
this.
haven't you?
I got books for this. It's okay, Aahana. I got this. Go do whatever you need to do today in the town with your friends. You don't need to be, punished for his actions.
You know, when I said I wanted Oswald's mother to show me how babies are made, this isn't what I had in mind.
I'm not going to fuck you.
There's still time, love.
No,
she's
there's not.
Lufa is leaning into the room, Aelin, making direct eye contact with you, holding a spoon as tall as you are.
What does that do? Like 3d10 damage?
Nods.
Wanna find out?
I'm alright.
Slowly.
At some point,
retreats.
Aelin, during this conversation, the spoon she was holding, which was like ladle spoon sized, has turned into somehow sword sized. You're very concerned.
I'm in danger.
Every time you make any sort of moves on me, I'm going to smack you. Every time you yell at me or try to lie to me, I'm going to smack you. Are we understood?
My kid was a
Understood,
middle
but I'm gonna
schooler. I
get
know how to
smacked a
handle
lot.
your kind.
Notebook held out in the doorway. Every time you run, I smack you with big spoon.
Ah, Lufa, I'm glad you're going to help me. He seems like he's a wily one.
Leans around, thumbs up. She's helping.
All right,
Get
so
ready to roll
Learn
in
the
your
way of
character.
mom.
so the rest of you, what are you doing today?
Looks to the others. Fenris mentioned breakfast. Lusan screaming about something spicy.
From upstairs, you hear, "I'd cook for you all, but I'm busy."
It's fine.
And I can try to cook.
Nah, it's fun to go out and taste the meals of the people.
Local cuisine.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
know.
weird way to put it, but I hope you all understood what I meant.
Yeah. And I know that she said we should all be careful, but I never was able to encounter a lightning drake when I had the ability to get abilities. So if we get a chance to get out there and find one, I really want to find one.
Common cuisine, that's what I was thinking. Alright, let's go find food.
guys wanna
Do I remember where they would have food?
Well, you always mostly ate with your mom because she never let you leave the house till you did eat.
Food market was right here, if I recall, whenever I was asking about milk.
Yeah, that was like raw food, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is like some like food stalls, not restaurants, because it's near the Adventurers Guild. This is the catch-all sort of like marketplace because it's right next to the Adventurers Guild and it gets a lot of traffic. That's why also the clinic is here and the library and all that shit.
Honestly, I never really ate out at restaurants here because mom's cooking is so good. Patients would try to eat here.
Oh, don't they
Sometimes the kids get like, break their, end up trying to get hurt just to eat here, and then end up like seriously breaking their arms.
You would know that the Artisan's Terrace has like restaurants that are like meant to be like, this food is art. It's like the highest quality, but it costs an arm and a leg.
So we'd go there and we'd get, essence of potato chip.
And like I
For
said, the
5 gold.
Northern Markets, which is, where's 18? Way up there. That's a good place for food and produce for the most part. But that's like produce, not really anything like that. But that is, I guess the Artisan Terrace would be the best place to get restaurants. It's just everything is super high class because of it's the orcs. What are you gonna do?
Are there any
So, food stalls would be here.
restaurants run by Vulture Kindred or not really?
Not really. You're not that you're aware of. You haven't been to the Artisan's Terrace since you left. It's been a while.
As far as I know, anything you want like that would be in the Artisan's Terrace.
Back to the Artisan's Terrace we go then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll see your boyfriend.
Who?
Fenris has a boyfriend?
Think they have anything spicy?
Probably.
Hopefully.
Constantly getting backed in the leg. Yes.
The
you're
orc
going to get
children
some.
are a lot. So when they're children, orcs are a lot more rowdy. So the orc children, from what I know, trying to eat the spiciest thing they can to prove they're tough.
So anything with that and around the 8s are the Artisan Terrace. So there's two different areas centered around a, little like park. So, and then this is the Western Market if you wanted something that's not artistically specific.
Yeah, this is the super fancy, really well done place where people try their absolute hardest to perfect their craft, and this is the good enough market.
I mean, this is the theater.
Yeah, that's the theater. If we want to see a show at some point, we can.
Aelin would kill us if he didn't get a chance to see the show too.
So we should go see the show without him.
Probably.
And I just
Now,
have
do
to
we
say,
want-
your eyes are Ah!
Do we want highly fancy, or do we want to try the more common?
Yeah, you guys have already passed the food stalls, so.
Oh, I thought you said that these were the.
These are food stalls, like I said. Okay, I'll respond once
okay.
again. But if you want restaurants, they're down here. What were you guys going for anyway?
Restaurant.
I'm leading them to the restaurants.
Ah, okay. Well, what are you guys in the mood for? Because if you can think about it, it's probably there.
Feeling Greek gyros.
The fuck would be the equivalent of Greek here? Aarakocra?
No. Aren't those just sandwiches?
They're like the thick tortilla things with like wrap. They're kind of like a wrap too, depending on your definition
Yeah,
of it.
Mediterranean food.
That'd be more of a food stall thing. Is it things where you're gonna sit down and wait an hour while they hand prepare the fucking food you ask for?
These are like 8-course tasting menu places.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who's in a wind tunnel?
I think that was just the ambiance, actually.
No.
No, it's demo.
No, Demo's mic.
It adds to the ambiance.
Just everything's getting blown around.
It's
Aahana's hair
It's
doesn't
just
move.
the crowd in the theater cheering for 5 hours.
I just saw the fucking picture.
I'll
you
say that
posted,
the
Dan.
restaurants are probably right here. This is the food part of the area.
Okay, let's
Alright.
go over here. I've never been here.
Your senses are assaulted by the cascade of hundreds of different mouth-watering smells, I guess. Let's narrow it down. Are you guys going towards something light and fruity or something savory and deep?
I'm feeling savory.
Yeah, savory and heavy is what Oswald. Rich and savory is where Oswald would be headed.
And is that everyone's thing? Because I'm only hearing 2 people.
Yeah.
Fenris?
Mr. Wind Turbine, do you want fruit or you want meat?
He's
Demo,
muted.
you're muted.
I think he's trying to fix his issue.
This
Oh.
mic
Right.
died.
God.
My fucking dead. You have the most tech problems I've ever seen in my life. How do you play games? How do you raid?
Like dead or like, is there a way to fix that? What's up?